As you're one of the first 200 fans to purchase Ultimate VIP standing tickets, you will be admitted to the Ultimate VIP standing pit by the stage. Please see attached plan outlining designated areas. Oh my God. You will gain early entry and have the opportunity to high-five the artist and wave goodbye to Monster X. You will also receive the choice of either a signed CD or a signed poster, as well as a custom double-sided Ultimate VIP lanyard. Further information regarding your early entry and where to arrive will follow. Literally, that just came through.
The Hallyu Wave can be this new, exciting, fun experience, but I must admit that it is missing something, and that is a sprinkle of truth. Sometimes you just need that unfiltered truth or educated opinion in a wave that's based on fantasy, and that's where you need us. The sprinKle podcast was created by its 4 hosts, Alejandro, Immy, Kaylee, and Shari, that share many titles between them, from YouTuber, digital journalist, radio DJ, and many, many more. Listen to our podcast where we bring up some unpopular opinions, bring some other facts to light, and educate these self-proclaimed K-pop fans. We won't be too harsh, just a sprinkle.
Hello, sprinKle podcasters. What in the world is up? We have breaking news? We don't do this. This is the first time we've ever done this because it's disrespectful. It's infuriating, it's upsetting, it's devastating, and it's very, at the root, just a very sad day for international K-pop fans all together. But most importantly, K-pop fans, UK mum babies from, obviously, the UK. And also, I heard the Netherlands, this is happening too. But we have someone here, as you guys always know. We got a girl from the UK, Shari, and she is actually going to the Monsta X concert. And there's been a lot of upset and uproar with ticketing and with basically a scam. But it's not a scam from resale people or you know, what do they call them, scalpers or nothing. No, like, this is actually government issued business, worldwide business ticket companies. So, Shari's going to let us know all about it. She's actually in the actual mix, like I just said, but she was just feeling really passionate about what's happening, and I'm feeling really passionate about how international K-pop fans get the short stick all the time, and this time there ain't even a stick for us, okay? So we upset. She upset, but I'm upset. So she's going to talk about, you know, the facts and everything. I'm going to make sure that she'll link me some stuff for screenshots, and we'll get this video to you as soon as possible. This is a story that is continuously developing and stuff, so a lot of these things aren't alleged. There are actual real screenshots on Twitter and things that are happening to UK mum babies that right now. So if there's things that have been updated since this video or this audio that you are hearing on Anchor or on YouTube has been updated, just know that, you know, this is something that was recorded literally 3 days since the actual incident started to take place. So make sure, if you are listening on Anchor or Google Podcasts, iTunes, any of those different platforms, head over to YouTube at Immy Imchi, IMMY IMCHI. Find the sprinKle podcast, and you'll be able to see the actual receipts and everything that is going down. Shari will be reading some, but if you want to see it for yourself, make sure to always head over to our YouTube. I'm done talking. Shari, let's hear what in the world is happening in UK mum baby world.
So, as everyone knows, it took like European Monster X fans, mom babies, to even get tickets. We were waiting for like 2.5 months. Anyway, we finally got our tickets, ticket date, pre-sale, etc. Now it's like 10 days before the concert. Well, it's 10 days today, but 2 days ago it was like 12 days. People who purchased their Ultimate VIP tickets and high touch standing tickets, let me just explain the tiers, because I know in the US, Canada, you call them P1, P2, etc. So Ultimate VIP / VVIP is what we call it in Europe, UK, which is the top tier, P1. Ultimate VIP ticket is high touch, early entry, a signed poster or a signed CD, a laminated lanyard, and a chance to say goodbye, send off Monster X. We then have high touch standing.
And I'm sorry, what was the pricing on the Ultimate VIP?
Oh, £190, including taxes for Ultimate VIP. Then you have high touch standing, which is entry after Ultimate VIP, and a high touch, which for £120, including VAT and taxes. So high touch standing is general entry after Ultimate VIP and a high touch and a lanyard. And all of a sudden, people who purchase tickets from Eventim, so Eventim is a ticket vendor. The ticket vendors who sold tickets for this tour was Eventim UK, Ticketmaster UK, and AXS UK. The actual promoter is AEG UK. So I purchased my ticket from AXS during the SSC pre-sale, which is SSC Arena, which is where the event's being held. People who purchased from Eventim received an email on Wednesday saying, if you're Ultimate VIP, only the first 200 people will get the benefit. So the rest of you will get a poster that's not signed, and you will not get early entry. You will not get a lanyard. You will not get your high touch. You will not get your send-off. And it's just like, okay, well, what's going on? So then people who also bought from Eventim, who bought high touch standing tickets, got an email saying only the first 500 people will get the high touch and the rest of you will not, and you'll be moved to general. And it's just like, wow. So people who bought from Ticketmaster and AXS were thinking, well, does that apply to us? Because hello, like, this is not correct. So everyone started tweeting and contacting AEG, the promoter, Ticketmaster, Eventim, and AXS on Twitter. And AEG were not really saying anything. AXS and Ticketmaster and Eventim were like more under pressure and answering. So Eventim Netherlands, Eventim NL said, don't worry, everyone for the Amsterdam show will receive their benefits. So now it's just the UK fans who are left thinking, okay, so what about us? Everyone starts tweeting and talking about lawsuits and contacting financial ombudsman. I can't lie, I was one of them. The financial ombudsman for people.
What is financial
ombudsman? So in the UK, ombudsman. So for people that don't know, the financial ombudsman is a place that you can go as a consumer, where you can fight a case. So if you, as a consumer, have purchased something and have not been given the correct goods or service, or you have a dispute with work in terms of, payment or unfair dismissal, that kind of thing, and it's a free service, it's a no win, no fee kind of thing. All you do is go online and fill out an online form, or you can fill out a paper form depending on what you like, and it's completely free of charge. And as a consumer, you're within your right to do so, So someone in the UK contacted the financial ombudsman, and they said to them, until the concert's over, you can't actually file a complaint or a case because you've not attended,
Mm-hmm.
So
I think the only way that you could get a full refund back is that you literally have to miss a Monsta X concert,
mm-hmm.
and then you get your money back. But that's not what the problem is. The problem is that you want to do a high touch with Monsta X, and that's what you were promised.
Yeah. So literally everyone's on fire now. And finally, AXS or AEG, one of them were like, we're going to give you an answer tomorrow. Tomorrow, meaning Thursday, which was yesterday. AXS then sent the exact same email as Eventim. And I received that because I'm an AXS customer. And I was like, hold on a minute. My email said, as an Ultimate VIP purchaser, you will receive your benefits if you're one of the first 200, which means it's going to be the Hunger Games at the concert. Everyone's going to have to rush and run and fight and camp. And to be honest, Wembley Arena have not allowed camping for K-pop concerts. Like, they started this and they started enforcing stuff with Blackpink. So we're like, okay, they're taking it seriously, which is fine. But still, like, that's not fair. I've paid £190. Yeah, I want the whole package.
Which is about $240 in US dollars.
That's a lot of money just to pay for basically a poster that's not signed and general entry after about 1,000 people. No. No. So we were just thinking, oh my God, like, what's going on? So all day today, people were like speculating on Twitter and contacting AXS. Some people even got blocked on Twitter by AEG, the promoter, and AXS were only answering like via DM yesterday because I think they didn't want it like public responses. So I clocked that they were doing that via DM. So I DM'd them myself and were like, this is not on, blah, 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 blah. So then, let me get the receipts.
Pull them out?
Yeah. So let me just open. So then it was confirmed. Today's the 28th, right? Yeah. So then today, a customer who purchased via Eventim received an email. They purchased the Ultimate VIP standing. So they said, thanks for purchasing Ultimate VIP standing experience tickets for Monster X at the SSE Arena, Wembley on the 9th of July 2019. The event organizer has let us know that due to a programming error, quote unquote, oh please, that they've unfortunately had to reduce the number of fans who can participate in the Ultimate VIP standing experience. Only the first 200 fans to have purchased the Ultimate VIP standing tickets will be able to partake and receive the full package content. So right now it's changed from the first 200 to arrive to the first 200 to have made the purchase. And it's just like, okay. So now they've kind of twisted it a bit. We're really sorry to inform you that unfortunately you were not within the first 200 fans to purchase tickets. This is a random email that I've got from Twitter. We will auto refund you the difference in price and move you to the general admission standing area. Further information on how to retrieve your replacement tickets will follow. Apologies for any disappointment caused. Eventim HQ. So Eventim is one of the ticket vendors. So I don't even know why they got so many vendors. Of course you're going to oversell. Did you not communicate how many tickets were meant to be sold for this tier, that tier, blah, blah, blah?
So basically, because I haven't heard of Eventim, but obviously I've heard of Ticketmaster and AXS. So basically, you could either buy your tickets from maybe 4 or 5 different sources, and they were each given. So I don't know. Well, there was probably no need. Exactly. I've never had that be but purchasing concert tickets in the U.S. even for non-K-pop concerts. I've never had it be more than one place. And even when you have a entertainment company that's bringing the group, they still, even if you go on their website, because I know there's a lot of people, for example, Powerhouse, which is a company over here, always brings Monster X. And there were a lot of people, like, when Monster X first came in 2017, there were a lot of people that were like, oh, the Powerhouse website let me in early. That's how I got my P1s. Or, oh, you could buy them from Powerhouse website as well. But now, I don't know if it's changed because I've never bought my tickets off of, like, an entertainment company's website. I've always bought them off of AXS or Ticketmaster. Yeah. Or,
see, that's why I've been prone to do it from, like, you know, the main one. And it's just like, but the thing is, with smaller K-pop concerts, we tend to have multiple, and it's just like, okay, we're used to that for smaller ones, but not big ones. And
like when I go on websites, kind of like, oh, like, you know, concert ticket life hack. Let me go on, you know, Powerhouse and see if I could buy tickets when they go on sale. And now every like even with KCON websites, even with Powerhouse, even with Sub K, when you go to click on tickets, now they send you to either AXS or Ticketmaster.
Right.
So I don't even know how or why they would even need 3 to 4 to 5 different ticket sellers. Like,
it's not necessary.
Did that even go down, and why was that even appropriate to do?
Something is bound to go wrong, and it's just like it shouldn't go wrong, because, you know, you could just distribute a certain amount of tickets to, you know, vendors. So on the day of the SSE pre-sale, Ultimate VIP and High Touch VIP and the best seats were available in the pre-sale. I was not aware that High Touch standing and Ultimate VIP tickets were available on Ticketmaster and Eventim on general sale day, because I didn't buy in the general sale, right? So that email that I just read out, the girl purchased from Eventim and she was told, no, you do not have it.
So they basically advertised after the pre-sales happen for people that have are service consumers of service providers. So it's kind of like, basically over here in the U.S., basically what Shari's saying is, if you have an electric bill or you have a credit card and you have that pre-sale for the specific credit card or service. So for those people that had the pre-sale, which there were a lot of people, you're saying that when tickets went on sale to the general public, they still advertised that they were Ultimate and High Touch standing left.
Yes.
Wow.
And we didn't know that. So I've just, that email is from an Eventim customer.
And what did your email say?
So my email, which I actually just got about 10 minutes ago.
Because they told you that you got in.
Yeah. So yesterday I received an email from AXS saying the generic I'll read that one. We hope you're excited for the upcoming Monster X show, blah, blah, blah. As you have purchased Ultimate VIP, we're getting in touch with further info about your experience. The first 200 Ultimate VIP standing fans will gain early entry, get the opportunity to high-five the artist, the opportunity to wave goodbye to Monster X, receive the choice of either a signed CD or a signed poster, as well as a custom double-sided Ultimate VIP lanyard. All other VIP standing fans will receive an official tour poster, but with no artist autograph. So that, to me, sounds like you have to fight to the death. Hunger Games, Hunger Games. Then the email I got about 10 minutes ago says, hello, please see message from the promoter of Monster X below. As you were one of the first 200 fans to purchase Ultimate VIP standing tickets, we thank God, you will be admitted into the Ultimate VIP standing pit by the stage. Please see attached plan outlining the designated areas. You will gain early entry and have the opportunity to high-five your baby daddy Shonu. I mean, to high-five the artist and wave goodbye to Monster X. You will also receive the choice of either a signed CD or a signed poster. It was actually both at the beginning. I have the screenshots and receipts for that too, as well as a custom double-sided Ultimate VIP lanyard. Further information regarding your early entry and where to arrive will follow. Best Team AXS. So luckily I had the pre-sale, but the way the email I just read out before that sounded was like, you need to fight to the death to be one of the first 200, and that's that.
And but before we actually recorded, you were actually saying that they tried to word it as such, like only the first 200, when really they only sold 200 Ultimate VIPs. Well, they were supposed to only sell 200 Ultimate VIPs to make it look like those that were getting a standing high touch, which in the US is a P2, those that were getting a standing high touch, which they only had a section of 500 for that, they oversold that as well to make it seem like, okay, you guys that are in P2 aren't only losing out, there's some P1s too, which was a lie. That's
because they're allowing 500 high touch standing people and only 200 Ultimate VIP standing. But you would think it'd be the other way around, right? Because people who have Ultimate VIP have paid £70 more than higher touch standing tickets. So I thought there was only 200 Ultimate VIP tickets sold because of what someone on Twitter had said that they'd been told by AXS when they called them. They said all Ultimate VIP holders will get their perks. Now I've just received that email saying, you know, I'm one of the first 200 purchasers. And now on Twitter, there's a girl who's got her email from AXS saying, sorry, you weren't one of the first 200. And I'm like, why do people keep lying? It doesn't make sense.
So now she has to get the difference of the cost, and refunded. Now she's back in general admission.
No. If you bought from AXS,
yep,
this is what you get. So you will be auto refunded the difference in price, but still allowed entry into the Ultimate VIP standing pit. But she ain't gonna get the perks. But if you purchased your Ultimate VIP ticket from Eventim, you'll be refunded the difference in price and put in the general pit.
I honestly, if I was the ticket people, I mean, there's way other better things that could be rectified. But if I was the ticket people, I would literally, like, just give signed album and everything. Because the send-off, the high touch, and the signed album, like, okay, Ultimate VIPs can get that. The Ultimate VIPs that were oversold, those ones, you guys should get a signed poster and a lanyard. And be an Ultimate VIP and get your difference back. Like, this is insane.
But I think the only reason why they are kind of being a bit fairer to AXS purchasers is because we purchased in the pre-sale as a customer of SSE, which is
so that's business.
SSE Wembley Arena. You know, like, so if they didn't, you know, make it better for us, that would look bad, as I'm technically a customer of this energy provider. You know, but I guess it just makes it look like, okay, you purchase from Eventim. Eventim aren't AXS, so nah. You purchase, it's the same. It's Ticketmaster purchases and Eventim purchases will be put in general, which is even worse. It's like, it's just like, okay, great. So I decided to use a different ticket vendor, and now I'm being punished when I bought these tickets in good faith. You know, like that's not. It's very bad business, and it's just like, I'm pretty sure before you sell X amount of tickets for this tier and that tier, you should have spoken to Starship Entertainment and said how many people / fans are allowed to meet your artist. How many signed CDs and posters is your company willing to give for free before you put out X amount of tickets, for sale. Obviously, it was 12 days before the concert, and they're all of a sudden saying this stuff because they've probably gone to Starship now, because the first European stop is in Madrid. It's tomorrow. They've probably gone to Starship, and Starship's like, oh, so how many, high touches are there? Oh, about 1,000, and Starship's like, no. We don't have the energy.
Let's talk about the not even I shouldn't even say the theories, but the hypothetical speaking, and now let's focus on Starship, the entertainment company themselves. Now, for right now, as of around 1:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and about 6:20 p.m.
6:20, yeah.
General, what time zone are you? I say GMT.
GMT.
But what does that even mean?
Well,
GMT.
GMT means Greenwich Mean Time, but now I've seen people say BST, and I was like, what is that? British summertime, because technically we're in summer. But other than that, it's always GMT is more common.
Okay, so it's around about evening afternoon time right now when we're recording this. It's literally maybe like 3 a.m. something like that KST in Korea. So Starship sleep. I mean, they may be
they're awake.
They're awake. They're awake, but I'm talking about the road managers and stuff don't have anything to do with official statements. You know what I'm saying?
True, that's true.
The company where the actual location of Starship is, and the people that make the statements and the lawyers and stuff, they sleep. Okay, they sound and sleep. So as of right now, nothing has been said or done by Starship. Now, here is my problem with the situation. No matter what happens, if it's a fault on the ticket company, if it's a fault on passport problems, blah, 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 it is this company, Starship, that agreed to the locations. They are supposed to have people that are supposed to know what functionally goes on or how tickets are sold in that respective region or country or continent. So, with that being said, Starship needs to speak up. Like, this is what really upsets me, is that only time that there's an official statement made is when it has to do with a damn dating scandal, when it has to do with malicious commenters, when it has to do with now, there's people's parents getting caught up in fraudulent scandals or whatever. That is the only when something happens or pops off in Korea, that is the only time that you get to hear any sort of explanation or, oh, we're working on it, or any explanation that is owed to the immediate Korean fans. That is when a statement is made, and a statement is made like that real quick.
No messing around.
So if Starship goes the whole entire duration from now until the concert, which says about 10 days until the concert, July 9th, if they go this whole time without saying anything or some sort of explanation or apology or some way to make up for it, or a real apology, or if they don't have Monster X at least go on stage and say sorry or send a video, something. If there is some kind of explanation or something from Starship themselves, that is very disrespectful to their fandom. I don't care if, Monster X are good people and they love their fans. That's not what I'm saying, because I had this conversation with someone via DM, and someone's like, oh, well, the thing is that they're really good people and they really do care. It's like, nah, if they really did, if they really care as deeply and as fondly as they say, these are men. These are men in their 20s. They should talk to their manager, and be like, all right, we popped off internationally long before we ever popped off in Korea. Please, can we have some sort of explanation? Can you say something? Can we say something at the concert? If there is no effort done after what happens to UK Mumbebe and Mumbebe is in the Netherlands?
But I think they are going to be given their perks from what I saw yesterday.
All of them, no matter what?
I haven't checked. Basically, an email from Ticketmaster Netherlands said all Ultimate VIP holders will get their perks. But I haven't seen anything else today. I haven't looked, to be honest.
Okay, so let's focus on the UK, because this is what y'all are really getting screwed over. If there isn't some sort of apology or any way that you guys, if there isn't any acknowledgement, that's what it is. Whatever, y'all don't gotta apologize. People, Koreans are big on apologizing, and it means a lot, or it takes a lot of their pride out of them. Whatever. If y'all don't even acknowledge that this mishap has happened, this poor business exchange, this poor customer service, if there is no acknowledgement on Starship's side, not saying, whatever, Monster X don't gotta give an apology, whatever, people are gonna be real touchy, it's not one host's fault, it's not Kyun's fault. That's not what I'm saying. But if there isn't some rectification or acknowledgement that y'all done effed up, it's just disrespectful to fans.
Again,
and when are we going again and again and again? And when are we gonna say enough? Yeah. Tashi. Yeah, we okay. Make sure Starship could understand us. Tashi. Menna. Every day. Every day. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying good. No, I'm really, like, I went off. Mind you, I'm over here in the U.S., you know, I feel like, okay, I don't have some right to be angry, but I'm angry. Like, I am angry that this has to happen to people because we don't get to see them. And people don't understand, or maybe you do or don't, but Shonu is enlisting next year. Like, this is the last time that anybody gets to see them have an opportunity of a high touch before they're all together as a full 7 again. Who even knows if they'll be together as a full 7 again? They're going to be in their 30s. So it's like, we grasp that, but other people over there don't grasp it because they get to see them every day or every other month or every comeback. So it's like, it's so disrespectful and so saddening, and just really, like, some people really put faith in these groups and depend on them when they're having a hard day at work or just a hard day altogether. Like, depend on them to get home. And the minute that we get to see y'all, you know, just to touch y'all's hand and be like, hi, and be pushed by, annyeonghaseyo, and be pushed by, like, we get treated like this. It's not fair. We support you guys all year round and see y'all the less.
This is the third world tour.
It's disgusting.
I've been to, well, I will be going to all three. And there's been an incident every single time, like more than one incident in terms of ticketing and website errors, security pushing me, and like, do you know what I mean? Just being oversold to the point where last year in London I was basically passing out. But I passed out, I don't know how many times, but I couldn't drop to the floor because there were too many people. I was being held up, like involuntary by other people. It was oversold, like. Every time there's always an issue. Like Europe has always got a problem with K-pop, and I feel like London especially is so bad, and I don't understand why. And these are not small companies. This is AEG, AXS, Ticketmaster, Eventim has Eventim in the Netherlands, the UK, like Germany, like everywhere. Like, these are not small companies bringing, you know, small K-pop groups. And if it wasn't a K-pop event, this would not happen. This is what I don't understand. Why is there always a problem with K-pop? These venues hold, like, big concerts for Western artists too. I don't understand.
I also feel like these companies altogether, Korean entertainment companies, companies that bring over the entertainment all the way down to ticketing. Like, I feel like internationally, these companies know that we do not have the unity or the stamina because we have bigger countries. You know, South Korea is no bigger than one state here in, like, there's states here in the U.S. bigger than freaking South Korea. So it's like, we don't have the unity, nor do we have the power, but we don't know how to use the power. All we have, I remember messaging this to someone yesterday. I was like, all we have is K-pop stan Twitter, and it makes me bad. Like, it makes me really bad, because I love K-pop stan Twitter, and they make me laugh, and they make me angry, but it's all we freaking have. It's just these stupid memes.
It's literally all we have.
Like, we're all here like, tweedledum, tweedledum, like, just play with our freaking thumbs, like. And it makes me mad that these companies know that. They're like, oh, there's no fan cafes. There's no fan cafe head. There's no one that knows the law in every single 50 states or every single European country that y'all can all band together and find some way to sue us or to say that it's wrong and we need to rectify it somehow. We don't have that. So I feel like I don't even know what to do because it's so confusing, because there's people on Twitter that are like, oh, well, I don't care as long as I get my benefits. And you know what? Kudos to you. You worked mad hard to get your paycheck, to make sure you could travel, to go and see your faves. Okay, I can understand that sentiment. However, if it happens to your fandom comrade, I'm gonna call them, like we're in freaking battle or something. But if it happens to your fellow fandom member, it'll happen to you tomorrow. And then what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and cry, and everyone's, oh, I feel so bad for you, and pat you on the back. That's not good enough. We need to find some way or something to, like, band together and be like, no, this is not okay. like, in my extreme mind right now, I'm thinking, like, okay, all the freaking people that bought Ultimate VIP or whatever is a frick going on, all y'all, besides the people that got what they promised, you can't sue. But, like, everybody else should find some way to get a refund and just not show up to the freaking concert and say screw it. But that's not going to happen because, once again,
because they want
the
to see their face.
circumstances that we are always under, which is we only see them once or twice a year, or we see them when they have appearances here, like for a Good Day New York or late shows or whatever, we only see them in passing running into their van. That's all we have. So under our circumstances, we are not able to band together because it's every freaking person, every fan for themselves. And that's not okay. And these companies know that. These companies know, like, haha, this is all you have. You're going to take what we give you. And people are okay with it. And I'm not. I can't. I'm so angry. I'm so angry right now. It's so disgusting, and it just lets you down, and like the tears that people are crying right now, like it's like.
And I've been on both ends, like
exactly.
I'm telling you, with this whole, oh, I've got a VIP ticket to see GOT7. No, you don't. Payment error for no reason. Tickets are gone. Oh wait, tickets are in the basket again. No, tickets are gone. I didn't get to see GOT7, and this year as well. Oh my gosh, like GOT7 tickets have just been, the sale date was cancelled the day before. Wow. And now I've spent the money, and now they've cancelled. Apparently, I've seen it on Twitter that the Berlin date's been cancelled, and we have no information again about what's going to happen now. It's like, bring the same energy you have in Korea and in Asia. Bring that everywhere else. I feel like
that's it.
America gets it a little bit better than us, but you still have your issues. But really, Europe, we're the bottom of the barrel. Like, we're not even in the barrel. We're the dirt on the ground outside the barrel. I'm telling you, like,
and I can't understand why.
I don't know. They can't
get it together.
You know what? But you know how everyone views America, right? America is like the be all and end all. Like, America's like everyone. I feel like even me as a young person, when I was young, like I wanted to live in America. I had to think about America. I only watched like excuse me. At one point, I only listened to American boy bands, watched American TV. I wanted to be in America. And that's how I still feel now, you know. Everyone looks up to America, you know, like America's amazing and great. And I feel like in Asia, they feel like if you crack America, you've cracked, like, you know, everything. Forget about the rest of the world. Like, the rest is nothing. And that's literally how it is.
That's not okay.
But that's how people view America in comparison to everyone else, which is why you get, you know, K-pop boy groups and girl groups being pushed out there, like, yeah. Like, here, when they come here, you'll be lucky to see them, like, you know, see them, like, a glimpse of them on a TV program. Like, of course, BTS, you know, were on Britain's Got Talent and Good Morning Britain, which is like it's like Good Day New York, basically. You know, but other than that, you are not going to see that happening. No, not here. I don't know. Korean companies don't have the same energy for Europe that they do for America. They are like, yes, get our acts on these American programs now. Europe, no.
It's disgusting because that's why, and a lot of smaller groups always go to Europe before they ever come here. Like small groups, like Dreamcatcher has gone there for like world tours, like they're in Latin America, South America. They've like gone there so many times. They haven't reached here besides like a KCON LA last year, but like they've been there so many times. So it's like a lot of times it really don't pop off, like for the groups that aren't popular, it really don't pop off like it does in Europe first. Like Europe, like places like the Netherlands, Romania, Germany, all these places that we don't never hear of besides every now and again. Like, we hear that stuff pops off for groups. Every time there's an ASC, every time that there was a Song for You, which was a global singing idol program, whatever. Like, every time you saw something, like, it was from those European countries. Like, before, and then when Europe catch on, then it don't take long for America to catch on. You know?
Yeah,
and I like, honestly, like, BTS, like, they really did pop off in Europe, like, very fast, way before Korea. Monster X popped off everywhere, way before Korea. People started waking up in 2017. They debuted in 2015. Like, I just don't get like, I don't know. I feel like, you know, it's such a two-sided double-edged sword, because it's like, are we being entitled because, you know, we're international K-pop fans, and some people think, oh, well, the music isn't made for you, you just chose to like it, you know what I'm saying? And that argument irks me, because it's like, a lot of this notification and a lot of these things wouldn't be possible if we, on Stan Twitter, which is all we international freaking fans have, if we weren't on Twitter tweeting the radio stations, tweeting the shows, tweeting, oh, you should hear about this, tweeting, finding the DJ's specific Instagram profile, specific Twitter profile, not even the radio station, a specific DJ, getting them to do it, sending flowers to their studio saying thank you on behalf, like, and then we still sitting here getting nothing, no recognition, no thank you. If you guys are in the country that you're in, or the state that you're in, that doesn't speak Korean, like, y'all should make an effort or plan at least one V-Live, or one Twitter post, or one Instagram post, or one Instagram story. Give us something in our respective language. Give us something to say thank you. Give us some content. Some of them come here, just perform and leave. And it's like, where's a V-Live? And not even a V-Live. And then what really irks me deep in my soul, and this is me just sharing some stuff, because I'm trying not to be like, oh, international fans should get everything, and not trying to make it seem like I'm making racially insensitive comments or things, but it just really irks me when they go on V-Live, and they do it maybe after a concert, or they do it at a specific time, but they clock it. They clock it to make sure that their Korean fan base was awake.
Yes, of course, yes.
And that irks me. It irks me. Like, y'all don't even get to talk about how the concert was, have some little catchphrases in the respective language. Like, y'all just making sure to clock when you get on V-Live.
Yeah.
And people, like...
as usual, they're talking in Korean, and I'm just like, you just did a show in, like, an English-speaking country. Okay, again, you know, we spoke about this in the last episode, English and K-pop. We're not expecting you to be, you know, fluent, but, like, why are you talking? You're in London, backstage. Why are you talking on V-Live in full Korean? Like, we don't know what, like... Do you know what I mean? Like, you're the majority of your fans don't know what you're saying. Like, that doesn't make sense. And then you have to wait for the replay, and then you watch it, and you're like, oh, today was amazing. You came on, babies. Well, I would have known that if, you know, someone was talking in English a little bit. Like, what the hell? It just doesn't make sense. Like, I've had enough. Like, and even with this whole concert setup as well, for Ultimate VIP, it was early entry, high touch, send off, a signed poster, and a signed CD. I've got the screenshot, because the day that pre-sale went out, that's what it said. Like, I clicked buy tickets, and it had the description of each ticket. And then all of a sudden they deleted that, and then it's like they changed the wording from will high touch to have an opportunity to high touch, and a signed CD or a signed poster. And we're like, hold on a minute now. And then they deleted, like, you know when they make events like AEG, SSE, Eventim, their events for the London concert, in the discussion section on Facebook, you know, where it will have like ticket price, day tickets will go on sale, that thing. Deleted, because they know their wording was different. And I'm just thinking, they really think they're smart. Like, you are such a scammer. Like, yes, for £190, I want a signed CD and a signed poster. Thank you very much. But
and a lanyard that don't mean nothing. Yeah. If I ever get a damn lanyard, I don't even know how to say the damn word, because I don't like the word. If I ever get a damn lanyard, I'ma just find somebody to just really, like, I don't know, I'ma try and be like, learn how to freaking cut someone with that damn thing. I can't. You know, I always want to fight. Like, what am I gonna do with a damn lanyard? Like, what am I gonna take it to work? Oh, who's that? Oh, my son's. Like, what am I gonna say? Gee,
like,
damn lanyard.
I guess, like, my work ID, I can remove the necklace part. You know what I mean? And use that and put my work ID on it and have questions. Oh, who's that? And I'd be like, you know, Korean band that I like.
The damn lanyard don't mean nothing. You can go buy a lanyard at a K-pop store that printed something better.
When am I going to use it? No.
You know? And you know what's funny? It's not even, because you know when they have concerts in, and now we're not just saying just Monsta X right now, for those of you that are listening. Now we're kind of rambling, and we're going to wrap this up in a little bit, and we're just generalizing. But you know what irks me is that they sell official goods in, you know, at their Seoul concerts or their, you know, concerts in Korea. So it's like that lanyard, the official goods, the official Monsta X goods, the official X, Y, and Z goods, Y'all aren't even gonna give me that. You guys are gonna give me what the company printed out. No!
Like, give me some concert goods in it. Like, you're not even... That's the thing as well. We never have concert goods in Europe.
Ever.
Like, if we do, it's for small groups, you know.
That's
and now, like, I know
crazy.
they sold stuff in the Australian stock, Monster X did, but the prices were ridiculous compared to the Seoul prices. I converted it to pounds.
I just
what
wait.
the hell?
I just wait for the concerts to end, and then I go on Yes Asia and I buy the concert goods because those prices are the same as the actual concert prices at the actual concerts in Korea.
But Wembley Arena did actually release a screenshot of do's and don'ts for the day, and it actually says, I will read it just in case anyone wants to know if there will be merch. It's not confirmed, but maybe. So it says, where is it? Okay. Monster X 9th of July, the SSC Wembley Arena. You know, like they have a picture with all like images and blah, blah, blah. It says no camping. Queue starts from 12 p.m. on day of event only. No big bags allowed. Please see our FAQs for full sizes. Throwing gifts or items on the stage is strictly forbidden and will result in immediate removal from the venue. No food or liquids from outside are allowed in the arena. Food and drinks available to purchase inside the arena. And there are also free water dispensers on the concourses. The water does not get sent back further enough, which is why I nearly fainted last year, but okay. Please remember to be nice in the queue and love your fellow fans. Sure.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm going to choke them with a damn lanyard. Sorry.
Stepping on next. Official merchandise will be available. And we're like, oh, really? No signs above A4 or LED battery operated signs will be allowed. Standing age is 14 when accompanied by an adult 16 or over. Now, this is where I have a problem. Last year, there were like 8-year-olds in the standing pit. It's too much. There should be no one under 16 in standing. I'm sorry, but they're allowing it if you're 14. Only official Monster X light sticks will be allowed inside the arena. Thank goodness. There will be camera videographers on site filming the show and activity around the venue. Beat the queues and pre-order food and drink and merchandise via the app, blah, blah, blah. There's free Wi-Fi and phone charging available inside the venue, courtesy of SSE. So there will be merch, but I wonder how much, and I wonder how much it will be. At least we can take our light sticks in without having an issue of, no, you can't, yeah, you can, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah, I'm just literally, okay, so this year was my time, like, to have good luck, because last year was a shambles. I didn't get my VIP, and it was a whole craziness with buying them. So I think it's just like I'm grateful and relieved that I had, you know, the pre-sale, and I'm happy. And like, I've just got a message, you know, from UK Mom Baby, because you said I speak, so I'm a part of it. So we're doing the fan projects, blah blah blah. They all got their tickets separately from me and my friend, and they got an email to say that they're in the top 200 too. So this time I'm on the positive side of the spectrum, but I do really feel for the other people who suffered this
and
shit.
The fact that you even had to go through that.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing, even though like I got pre-sale, we were still uncertain for 48 hours, you know, like still panicking, but man, I'm surprised I didn't get blocked by AEG or Eventim or anyone, because the way I was tweeting.
Well, you are a service provider, so they're like, yeah, we're just gonna put up with your Twitter behavior, Shari.
I didn't swear though. That's the thing. If you're not swearing, what can they do?
Exactly.
You know, I'm just speaking the truth.
Exactly.
But the thing is, because I was so angry, I looked back at my tweets and I was like, wait, did I say that? Oh wait, AXS UK sent you a message. I didn't ask for it. Immy, this is weird. Hi, we AXS just sent me a message on Twitter, DM. Hi, we thank you for your patience in the matter. An email should have been sent out to you providing you with more information and clarifying the status of your booking. Please remember to check your inbox as well as spam/junk. Kind regards, the AXS team. Yeah, that's because I was going off. Like, let me read you a couple of my tweets. I was like, at AXS_UK, at SSE Arena, at AEG Presents. Which one of y'all want to go to jail? Do you think K-pop fans are stupid? This is the United Kingdom. The financial ombudsman will finish you. #MonsterX. Monster X in London. Hashtag Monster X in Korea. And then it was a picture of rules and regulations to advertising to consumers, including false or deceptive messages, leaving out important info, like basically stuff from the government website.
I'm dead with the hashtag Monster X.
This is the United Kingdom. The financial ombudsman will finish here.
Oh my god!
Literally, because I was like you said, you know, when you're so excited and you're, you know, counting down the days, and then just over a week before the concert, they want to do this. Like, that's not fair. It's not fair.
I know there's listen. I just want to say, I can't even say I'm sorry because I didn't do anything wrong. And I can't even say I feel sorry for y'all because me saying I'm sorry for y'all, what is that going to do? You still are going to be back in general. I mean, I do feel sorry for y'all, but what I mean to say is, like, if I say it, what is that going to change?
It's not going to make anything better.
It doesn't make anything better, and I can't change it. I wish I freaking could. All I want to say is, I don't know, man. It's real hard to just keep the faith and keep believing in these concerts and believing in these things and these events when stuff like this keeps on happening. That's why I vowed to never get resale again. And I vowed to not, I'm not traveling. Well, I'm planning to move to LA next year, so traveling really won't be a problem for me. But for the past 3-ish years, like, I vowed to not travel unless the concert really means something to me, or I won't be able to see them again for the next 5 or so years. Or I've just really vowed to save up my money and focus on me and support in other ways, because at this point, all they really want is us to, like I said in the last one, all they really want international fans to do, or all we're really worth, is the streaming of music and music views, and they want us to now purchase things on Amazon or other platforms, which are, like, you know, like Mandu Apparel, where you can buy stuff and it goes towards their charts. That's really all they want or care from us.
They are
and
rinsing our money. I'm telling you.
To say I'm not saying like the actual K-pop groups themselves. I know some of them don't have a lot of control. However, it's 2019. It's a brand new day and a brand new year in South Korea, and a lot of these idols need to take back their control. These are grown men and women. Okay, I'm about the same age as them. Some of them are younger, some of them are older, a lot of them are older, and I'm able to take back my life. Yeah, we all have restrictions and laws on ourselves and things we have to do, but we matter as well. And that's how I want to end this damn thing. Is there anything, Shari, you'd like to say before we wrap up?
I just want to second what you said. You know, it's just like, yeah, we know they have certain restrictions and only so much control, but you are grown. Speak up. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for your fans. Like, we know it's not your fault. It's not your fault, yeah, but, like, you know, you guys are big enough and brazen enough to get your nose pierced and to get tattoos now and to show them off. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? So they're changing in some ways and taking back some control. You're big enough and brazen enough to do that. Speak up for your fans that you love so much, innit? Like, you know, we know it's not you, we know it's not your fault, but you need to take some control, like some ownership, and just be like, we're sorry, guys. You're logged into the Instagrams, the Twitters. Send out a tweet. We will see it. We will screenshot it. Even if your company wants to delete it, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. And yeah, I just hope. I say this all the time, but I just hope stuff changes. But I have no faith, because they just use, you know, the companies just use us. Like, we're the money makers, you know, for a lot of these K-pop groups that are not being recognized domestically in their own countries, and, you know, they are not going to give us the same energy or respect as their own Korean people, or as, you know, anyone else in the continent of Asia. And it's sad, but we're choosing to endorse this lifestyle and to listen to these people and enjoy music. So what can we do, you know? We just got to keep the dream alive, I guess. Keep hope, keep faith, and just hope that one day something will change, maybe in about 20 years. I don't know, but I'll be out the game by then, I reckon. I don't know.
20 years?
I'll be way out of the game.
Oh, God. All right, y'all. This has been the sprinKle Podcast. This is one of the first emergency episodes we've ever done. I don't know how.
This is not a drill.
Yeah, this is not a drill type of podcast.
Yeah.
This is not a drill. And I don't know how many of these that we will do. It's just something that when we actually have someone that was in the mix of it and has the, you know, just knows the facts and stuff to talk about it, the receipts, like, that's why we had to do this. So again, for a reminder, if you guys are listening on any of our other platforms, which consists of like Castbox, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor. Make sure to head over to our YouTube, my YouTube channel. Sorry, our podcast is on my YouTube channel, which is Immy, Imchi, IMMYIMCHI. Again, head over there to see some of the receipts, some of the tweets. And we will see you guys in the next episode. There's actually a bunch of episodes that I have just sitting on my laptop that I have to edit. There's a really interesting K-pop horoscope one, and there's a really interesting I got to wrap up my BTS one, which I said I was going to do weeks ago, but here we are in almost July. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Shari will see you guys soon. We'll have Ale back on here very soon. And he wants me to send his love and that he misses the podcast, misses everybody. And I will, we will talk to you guys very soon. This has been Shari and Immy, the sprinKle Podcast. See you guys.
See you. Bye.